Welcome to our presentation. My name is Haven Kim, and I'm one of the authors of The Melody of the Mysterious Stones, a VR mindfulness game using sound spatialization. In this presentation, I will start from briefly introducing our game, and I'll walk you through gameplay details. Jaeran will introduce the result of user tests that we conducted and conclusions that we made from it. In our game, we tried to gamify meditation as we hope meditation to be more accessible and enjoyable. We utilized sound spatialization when designing game mechanics with an intention to intrigue players as well as help them with focusing on their oral sense. For providing more immersive game experience, we designed it as a VR game. The gameplay of this game could be divided into 9 steps. First, the player starts or load game, and the player should select emoji that corresponds to her mood. And then a stone will be introduced to the player. Essentially, the stone is an item that should be found and collected by the user throughout the gameplay. This game has a strong storyline, so before going straight to gameplay, the story would be introduced. Due to time constraint, I don't think I can spend too much time on introducing the story in this presentation. Please check out our paper if you're interested. There are 3 mini-games implemented in this game, which means the player would have to complete 3 missions to go to the meditation stage. First of all, the player would have to find the exit of the cave by following the direction of sound that is spatialized. The closer the player gets to the cave, the volume of the sound becomes larger as well. Once the player finds the exit, the player could go to the place where a mysterious stone is located. In this game, the player will have to find the stone with a spatialized sound guide as well. Finding and collecting mysterious stone is the main mission of this game. Once completing this mission, the player moves up to space, and the player confronts the last mission, which is to break asteroids. After successfully completing 3 mini-games, the user goes to the meditation stage. The meditation exercise will be guided by audio narration. In the last stage, the player is rewarded. The player would get some flowers in the garden in a small village where the protagonist lives in. Growing the garden is one of the motivational factors in this game.
Hello, I'm Jaeran Choi, and now I will explain the user test results. We conducted 2 sets of user tests with 12 participants. In the first test, the score of immersion and enjoyableness was lower than expected, so we revised the resolution of the meditation video and UI design. As a result, both score has increased in the second test. Moving on, we measured the change of emotional level after the gameplay with 2 methods. First, we measured the 10-point Likert scale in both 2 tests. Before the gameplay, only 33% had strongly positive feelings. But after the gameplay, 81% rated high points. This result shows that the game is effective in improving the mood of the players. To measure the efficiency more correctly, we utilized the PANAS test in the second user test. Regarding this chart, both the positive and negative effects were significantly decreased after the gameplay. The results show that the game makes the players feel calmed and achieve mental peace, which is one of the main goals of our meditation. Let me briefly summarize the conclusions. First, players can heal with immersive spatial sound. Second, players can meditate as a reward for the game mission. Lastly, this is a new type of gameplay for a meditation beginner. And this is the end of presentation. Thank you for listening.